What's going on, y'all? It's TCG here, back again with another Market Watch Mondays, and I hope everybody had a happy holidays. I was out of town this past week, hence no video, and yeah, just spent some time with the family and had a good time. Hope everybody else did. New Year's right around the corner, and with New Year's, I'm going to be trying to post a lot more, but I just wanted to jump into a market watch and cover quite a few things because we got some crazy reveals over these past few days for what is it, EBO2, and things have been moving a little bit, related to that, as well as just some other things I wanted to cover. But, before we jump into this, I want to shout out today's sponsor, and that is going to be Dueling Guard. Yep, if you haven't seen it before, you're seeing it again. It's Dueling Guard. They make the best stuff out there. If you haven't seen it already, go to the site, link in my description, and it automatically applies my code that'll save you some cash at checkout. They make beautiful products. Right now, they have a whole bunch of their binders available for pre-order. This Law one is super sick. The Luffy, the Nami, of course, and then even their boxes are super sick. They've got 3 captains. They have some Emperor stuff for pre-order, even their Dofi for pre-order right now if you're into the one-piece boxes. And even if you're looking for something in stock that'll ship right away, they have some mystery boxes, a whole bunch of stuff. Even their Ashura and Sun God are still in stock. In the Grand Line Treasure. That box is beautiful. So make sure to go check out that link in the description. Use that code GumGumTCG. Save yourself a little bit of cash at checkout. But let's jump into this. So Nami SP out of OP09 is stupid expensive. I didn't think this one would be that expensive, but it really is. This card is really great, and actually we're going to talk about the other versions about it here in just a second, but we can look at the sales, and it's been selling consistently and just going up. When it first came out, we can jump all the way back down to 12.4. Someone got one for 139. That's a steal. That's like half of what they're listed for now. We were paying $250 for this card. I've heard that these are 1 per case and the wanteds are 1 per case. So very hard to pull, but like, God, that's expensive for an SP. I mean, that's like, we have a couple listings before it tops out 300 and even goes to 400. So be on the lookout for that in your packs. And speaking of this card, I mean, we got ENEL support announced, and this is a decent card for ENEL. And if not ENEL, then other decks. This is just a decent yellow card to have in your arsenal. The Altart from '08 is also on the rise, actually. It's been getting bought out. 12 listings left. Yeah, I mean, people have been buying them since the other day for $35, and I guess all the cheap listings are gone, and now they have jumped up to $55. I mean, we're not long before it's a $75 card. So if you have these, keep them. And then if you don't have these, you might grab them. Just the regular super are $6, but it's not long before they start heading up towards 8, 9, and even 10. So I'd grab your playset of Namis if you don't have them already. This card, like I said, is really, really good for a lot of decks. Another Nami I wanted to talk about is the Film Nami Searcher. We have seen this card perform in really good film decks multiple times since this game came out, and this card is super cheap right now. Maybe not this version. This version being $25 isn't bad, but like, even if we look at a year, earlier this year it was $70, $60, $50, like $23, $24 for this Altart from '02 is not bad at all. And if you don't like that one, there's the I like this one a lot more. I think this one looks a lot better from the Bandai promo binder. This one hasn't been out for too long, since April it looks like, and they shot down to $10, and they're starting to go back up, but only 30 listings. You think about 30 listings, that's not that many, but there is a lot in some of these listers. But I mean, $20 for this Altart that's seen a lot of good play over the year. I'd consider grabbing them. And if you don't want to buy the alts, the regulars are $10, 80 listings. There was a point earlier this year where these were $40, $50. $40 back in February. That's kind of crazy. This is one of those cards that didn't catch a reprint either. We have a new green-purple Luffy coming out, and I do think that the film engine will be perfect for that, because his leader effect does revolve around having Straw Hats on the field. And what other better Straw Hats than the recurring advantage film engine, so might keep your eye on those. Another one that is from '09 that is also up there is the BOA. This is only 7 listings left, and they're singular listings too, so I see this doing something similar to the Nami. You know, once some of these clear up, people are going to list again, and they're going to be over $200, and you're going to be shit out of luck. Gold Roger, only like $6-7 for these, $7-8. Like, I think this card is a game changer. 187 listings. It's only gone down since it came out, and it only really has a home in one deck, but I do foresee this card being really, really good. So if you don't have a copy of this, I'd grab at least 1 or 2. This card, I mean, it has a win con. It's got rush. It's 13K. It's very, very strong, very good card. Might consider putting it into your arsenal. And if you like the alt art, it's pretty cheap too. Only $25. You can grab 2 of them for 50. That's probably all you'd ever play in a deck. Next, we have Nico Robin. I think this is another one to keep your eye on. 61 listings. That's not horrible, but this card is just very good, very generic yellow card. You know, I see this played in Cat, in the new Kid deck that is coming out. I could see this played in ENEL. I could see this played in a lot of different decks, and it just being so generic and so strong. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate to pick up at least your playset of the rares for 40 cents, but if you like to bling out your cards, these are $30, and I could see them going up from here if it does catch some wind in a yellow deck. Another new card is the Blackbeard Dawn from the double pack. We're going to talk about the buggy as well. 35 listings, about $7 a piece, $8 a piece. Some of these Dawn really go crazy and really end up being super expensive for whatever reason. You know, once this set is 6-7 months old and you cannot find the double packs, these Dawn are going to be like $15-20 in my mind. They're really cool. I have a playset of them, and yeah, if you like Blackbeard and you're a Blackbeard player, I'd recommend grabbing some of these before they do go up. Same with the buggy. These are only 46 listings. People are buying these actually, and they're only $3 a copy. That's really cheap for a nice foil Dawn. Both of these, by the way, are textured and foiled. There's a little bit of texture on them, not as much as an alt art, but enough to notice. So I'd grab these while they're still kind of cheap. Another one that I've had my eye on is this Sanji. This just being a really good generic purple rush card that can also rest up. I mean, this card's stupid strong. Gonna see play in a lot of different purple decks, and I think this would be perfect in the green purple Luffy deck coming out. So if you don't have a playset of these, I'd grab them at $3, $4 before they go up. You know, this is, I believe, the most expensive super out of '09 right now. So definitely something to keep your eye on. If you don't have a playset, I would grab them now. There is a lot of listings. It's not like they're going anywhere, but definitely would recommend it. Actually, we need to look at the alt art price because I did not look at that. I think he's about $25. 21 to 25, not too bad. So if you want to bling out your deck, I'd grab this too while it's only $20. I don't think that's a bad price at all. Next we got Kuro. I just noticed this thing shot to the moon just over the past day or two, and I think it's because we got a buggy reveal that can give your leader double attack. I don't know, kind of goofy. This leader's from '03. A lot of people really like it. I think it's a fun leader. It's a little different. And it has gone down to 10 listings. I don't know why, but everybody is buying the Kuro leader out. And it has gone from, I mean, just a couple days ago, $15 up to 25, and now our lowest is $48. So if you missed out on the Kuro buyout, I guess hop on the train or just stay missing out. Maybe people are just targeting this set because it's not getting reprinted, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Iceberg actually is up at $60. That's kind of surprising. Another one I haven't mentioned and didn't know about until my brother pointed it out is Marco. This Marco super did not get a reprint and is up at $18 a copy. So if you have a bunch of these laying around, you might move them. Same with the alt, up at like almost $40. Kind of crazy, but I just thought it was so interesting that Kuro got bought out and is that cheap, right, or that expensive right now. Looks like Nami is low listings, Cat is low listings, Arlong has been bought out as well, up to $100. I don't really know what's going on. Is this targeted? Looks like a bunch of sales all around the same time. Somebody coming in and yeah, I mean, it looks like it might be Christmas money. It could be Christmas money. People getting money for Christmas and wanting to buy new cards and stuff. Like I don't know, Big Mom didn't have it happen to her, but Iceberg, Kuro, Arlong, Cat, Nami, Ace, no, not Ace, I just thought that was interesting. So, yeah, watch out for your Kuro leader. Rob Lucci's chilling too. No, it looks like he had a spike up too. People are just buying out these leaders. I don't know why. Moving on, Shirahoshi. I have about 7 or 8 tabs of this singular Shirahoshi. Not this one, the other one. This card has gone to the moon. This being just another really good generic yellow super out of EB makes it expensive. So I'm going to say this before it comes out, and I want you to come back to this video once it does come out. When EB02 releases, get play sets of all of the supers and all of the good rares, because you're going to kick yourself if you don't. This card was dirt. This card was so cheap, $10 for the alt art, and now it is $32. Your lowest listed verified is 37, and then it jumps up to 48. Kind of crazy. And if you thought that was crazy, the supers, $25 with 5 listings left. A total of 1, 6, 7, 9, 13 13 total copies of this card left on TCG Player, which is just astounding to me. You know, this card saw Fringe play in and out, and Yamato, and just some other random yellow decks. And man, I mean, you look at when EB came out, these were $2. I remember picking up my playset for $2 because I was testing it in ENEL, and I mean, you're $25 now. So when EB02 comes out, even if a super does not seem good, get it, because we've got now 2 Laboons in this set. We have the Shirahoshi and Laboon, both super expensive. I mean, even Brook is still $20. Cavendish is still $20. Like, these supers are holding value. Even Chopper is a nice $10. Viola might be the next to go, honestly. This card is very interesting, and only $3, 100 listings. You know, if you don't have your playset of Viola, you might pick it up now. This card is very interesting, and it could be the next one. I think it's the only super that hasn't done it. But even some of the rares out of the set are multiple dollars. But we have much more to talk about. Black Shirahoshi from the Monkey D. Luffy starter deck is down to 16 listings left. Only $4 a copy. This card is... I've seen people teching it into certain black decks. I saw people putting it in Black Yellow Luffy. I've heard about it in Lucci. It's just a good card. It's a 4-cost blocker. It has 1,000 counter. On play gives -4 to something, and it's a blocker. So I don't really see any downside to this card, but it's just been... I mean, it went to the moon. I don't really understand what happened here either, but I don't know. This is why I always recommend that you get 2 of every starter deck, even if you don't like to play or don't see yourself playing it. This starter deck was really bad. You look at the rest of the cards in here, and none of them really hold any value. I guess Vivi, and being a trigger blocker for black, is not bad, but I mean, none of the rest of this has any value, and there's just this random comment out of here that's $4 now. So these were sitting on shelves at big box retailers for months. I saw these things hanging on Target shelves for months, and you can still grab them for $13. That's really not bad. You pick up 2 of these for maybe $30 with shipping. That's not too shabby. Next we got Yellow Shirahoshi. You know, ENEL got really good support revealed over the weekend, like game-changing support. A lot of people are really going crazy about this card. Let me know what you think about it. And also, if you haven't liked this video already, hit that with a like, and make sure you're subscribed. It really helps me out a lot. But let me know what you think of the ENEL and the new EB02 support down below. I think it's all really interesting, but that ENEL card is definitely very broken. And Shirahoshi has always been a great ENEL card, and this is a new championship regional treasure cup promo, and people are selling these for $150. Like, if you want your blinged out Shirahoshi, this is the one to go with, and that's not too bad for a treasure cup card. Next we have the release event winner pack from ST15 to 20. This is just a hollow stamped released event. Like, I guess it's like a rare, and it has release event on it. Not too many listings, but they are expensive. I'm not too big a fan of that. I'd rather grab something like this from the championship, where it has the championship stamp, and it's also full hollow. This is only $14, and if you don't want to pay $14, you can get something like the original alt art extended border from PRB for $8. And if you don't want to pay $8, you can get the pre-release one for $5. If you don't want to pay $5, you can get the Bandai Card Fest one for $5. I have this one personally. I think it looks awesome. The texture on it is gorgeous, and yeah, $5 is a solid price. I pre-ordered these binders, so I have them. If you don't want that, you can get the winner one. If you want to feel like a winner, you can get the winner one for $3 or $4. Or guess what? We're not done. You can get the Dash Pack Rare for 63 cents up to $1. If you don't like that, you can get the regular non-holo release event for 20 cents. And to round it out, you can get the Tournament Pack reprint as well as the Jolly Roger foil, both for about 10-15 cents. Staying on theme with the ENEL, we have Yamato. This is out of PRB, and this is gone, man. This Yamato is gone. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards to play, and it has just gone to the moon. And if you look at sales, I mean, these have just been getting bought every other day for a little while now. You know, people trying to complete collections or just wanting a playset of the same version, and it's beautiful. I've seen it in person. It looks really, really nice, but 3 listings left. Only 1 verified, 4 total copies, $110, kind of crazy. PRB is holding some insane value because of those pull rates and how many different versions of cards there are. I will say this once and I will never say it again, but if you have a box of PRB sealed, I would hold it sealed. I've heard that they are not reprinting that, and the only wave is out and in the world. So I have a personal box sealed, and I'm going to keep it that way because I think it's a nice little piece of this game's history. But the other Yamato alt from 04 is about $60 for your lowest verified. I remember grabbing these for about that price, maybe $50, a little after they first came out when I was playing Queen. But it's not long before they jump up to 75 and 90 with only 19 listings left, and this other one being $100. This is going to start getting targeted as well. People putting it in ENEL. And same with the original. I mean, this had a point where it was $5 in October. Like, not that long ago, but it did get a reprint and premium booster. So I would still recommend grabbing these if you don't have them already. The regular print or the premium booster print, whichever you prefer. They look the damn same, so it doesn't really matter. Another card that goes well in ENEL is Ace, and this one had dropped down to like $30 for the Alt Art Secret. You know, Alt Art Secrets are not easy hits. They're not easy to get, and this being $30 for, like, I mean, that's its pit, man. That's the deepest that will go. That's rock bottom for this card, and it is on its way back up towards $50. 15 listings left. People have been buying this out because of the ENEL support. I think this pairs really well with the ENEL. I don't think you would just completely stop playing this card. I think you would play both of them and maybe cut down Katakuri or Yamato, but if you don't have your playset of these are back up on the rise. Like I said, 23 listings for the regular secret. I remember calling these out in a market watch not that long ago. They were like $15, maybe $20, and I was like, this is your time to get them. And look where we are now, nearing $40 a copy. I mean, go to this last page and make me throw up a little bit. Yeah, $60, $70 a copy. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with Katakuri prices again, but here we are. And now just a good card for yellow, and I mean, could see play in ENEL again. I do like this card a lot. The SP is actually not too expensive, only about $50. I mean, this was $130 at one point, so might consider grabbing those. And if not those, then at least this one, $7. I'm actually thinking about grabbing a playset of this because I had them at once and moved them when they were at peak value. And yeah, this is beautiful. The texture on it is like lightning bolts. It looks phenomenal, and it is just a great overall card. So I would recommend grabbing a playset of these, and if not these, then at least get yourself these, because these are only 70 cents and have been all over the place in terms of price. And I mean, even in January, they're $3, so you never know. And then finally, we have the ENEL Leader, also shooting back up after that support was revealed, and I think that's what caused all those weird buyouts on the 03 leaders. But I mean, this leader is back up to $72, down from 40, like not long before we hit 80 and 90. 22 listings left. I mean, what's this last page look like? $400 is crazy. Oh my god, they're tweaking, man. $400, get out of here, dude. All right, another one that I think is a sleeper is the Dawn card. And now, you know, if you don't have the common ones, if you don't like the common ones, you can always go to printing, go to foil, and see what these are selling for. $7 a piece. I don't think that's too bad for a foil Dawn that is themed around your leader. I think it's actually pretty cool, and I'm pretty sure the gold ones of ENEL are actually not that expensive either. $70. That's kind of low end for some of these gold dons. A lot of them are plus 100. So if you really want to be flashy, you grab the gold one. But I think $7 for the foil is not bad. Charlotte Linlin SR that has not received a reprint and has always been over $10 is still over $10. 17 listings left. I believe this is getting bought out as well. Yeah, I mean 15. Yeah, average daily sold 15. Yeah, I mean these are going quick. If you don't have them, might snag them. Next we got beige, and I believe this is the last card to talk about because there is a lot of prints of beige just like Shirahoshi. The last half of this video has just been all yellow and ENEL talk. We'll talk about something else next time, but I just wanted to cover it because I think it's interesting and I might end up playing that deck, so I wanted you to be in the loop as well. Beige alt art, I have a place of these, $18. I don't think that's too bad. However, if I could, I would trade them for this one because only 7 listings as a premium booster alt art it's hard to pull. So it has a higher price tag and is a little bit harder to find. And I think this one looks a little bit cooler. But $33, only 7 listings, not long before that's gone. But you could also always get the extended art, which I think is also really, really cool. These are only $5 and 29 listings. I actually think this is a great deal, and I recommend this one out of all of them. And then next we have Katakuri. This is the alt art secret from PRB. It being about $50 is not bad at all. This artwork is sick. The texture is sick. It's a really good card. I mean, this card was at one point like 3 times the price of that other one. So this one also being $40, $45 is, I think, really decent because the regular secret is only like $10 now. So if you want the alt art, you're going to have to pay a premium. But I don't think these are moving like the other cards are because I think ENEL will start dropping Cat off, maybe only play a couple copies, if at all, because they just have Raigo for removal. Now they have the big ENEL, they have Ace, and they have Yamato if they need heals. So I don't think they really need Cat anymore. As good of a card as it is, let me know what you think, if you would still run Cat or not. I think the only case would be for a form of removal. But yeah, this one from Pillars of Strength is still about $15-16. And then, of course, we have the reprinted, we have the premium booster, which is only about $11. There's no verified, though, so I'd be careful. Your lowest verified 17. But yeah, that's about all I have for you today. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll be back in a couple days with a video about my deck list from a tournament I just played in that I got top 8 at. I believe it was a little around 50 players, and it was a Winamanga tournament. So I'll be back to talk to you about my list. And yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. If you think this ENEL buyout and all the 03 leader buyouts is warranted or not. And I will see you all on the next one. Peace.